District 20 is one of the most coveted real estate markets in Singapore, and its most significant development in years is about to arrive. Developers acquired the former Thomson View site for $810 million. That puts the land rate at $1,178 per square foot per plot ratio. Because the land cost is high, launch prices are expected to sit in the mid to high 2000s per square foot. With projected gross yields between 2.6 and 3.3%, the numbers suggest a focus on long-term stability rather than aggressive, short-term speculation. Yet market anticipation remains exceptionally high. To understand the logic behind that demand, we have to look at the specific structural layers of the location. Real estate resilience begins with the transit network. The site is positioned near three distinct train lines: the Thomson East Coast Line, the future Cross Island Line at Bright Hill, and the Circle Line at Marymount. Multi-line transit nodes act as a buffer during market corrections, as the increased accessibility keeps the property relevant to a wider pool of buyers and tenants. Complementing the rail network is the North-South Corridor, which is scheduled for completion around 2027. This dedicated expressway-like route will feature bus priority lanes, bringing off-peak drive times to the central business district under the 20-minute mark. Combining triple-line rail access with a dedicated highway artery creates a stable demand floor from CBD professionals who prioritize their commute times. The second layer of value comes from primary school zoning. The Thomson Reserve site sits within the crucial 1-kilometer radius of Ai Tong School. It is also positioned near established secondary and junior college clusters, including Catholic High School and Raffles Institution. In Singapore, proximity to a special assistance plan school like Ai Tong creates a consistent cycle of families entering the area to secure primary school registration priority. This local demand for school placement often acts as a defensive anchor for property values, independent of broader economic trends. The final layer of the site's foundation is its 5-hectare scale. A site of this size allows for over 1,200 units and an expansive range of full-suite facilities, including continuous water features and dedicated recreation zones. Mega developments provide two distinct advantages. Shared costs result in lower monthly maintenance fees, and the high volume of units creates a frequent record of resale transactions to support future valuations. Executing a project of this magnitude falls to a consortium of UOL, CapitaLand, and SingLand, developers with a consistent history of delivering large-scale residential projects. This list shows the 5 nature parks surrounding the site, including MacRitchie and Lower Pierce reservoirs, which sit alongside established retail centers. The combination of a large facility footprint and immediate park access creates a residential environment that smaller, boutique developments cannot realistically replicate. We can project the future performance of this site by looking at the data from its direct neighbors. Jadescape, a nearby District 20 development, saw valuations grow from a launch price of roughly $1,700 per square foot to an average of $2,296, a 35% appreciation over 7 years. That growth occurred with a transit and school infrastructure stack that was less developed than what Thomson Reserve has today. While the entry price is high, the land cost actually sits below several recent launches in suburban regions, providing a defensive relative value compared to other central fringe projects. The entry price reflects a foundation built on 3 train lines and a primary school zone. For a buyer, the question is how to manage that initial capital outlay.